A thief snuck into someone else's car. To show off his spoils, he put on the car owner's sunglasses and left a parting mark of urine on the back seat. Retribution came swiftly. When he wanted to wrap up and go home, he found that the door wouldn't open no matter what. The thief began to panic and decided to kick through the rear window with brute force, but the window didn't budge an inch. Every window he tried yielded the same result. The thief was furious with shame and took it out on the car owner's steering wheel. At this moment, an elderly woman passed by outside, but the thief didn't dare to approach her for help. Surprisingly, he still had a sense of shame. After the elderly woman walked away, the thief tried to smash the glass, but it still didn't work. He then dismantled the car door and forcefully reached inside to find the switch. Not only did he not find it, but his hand was also cut by the metal sheet, causing unstoppable bleeding. He decided to start from the bottom of the car, but when he tore off the mat, he was completely shocked. Underneath was actually a steel plate. Out of options, the thief took out his gun and hid in the back seat, ready to strike. He quickly took off his shirt and tied it around his leg to stop the bleeding. The intense pain made him no longer care about saving face. He took out his phone, intending to seek help from his family, but the phone ran out of battery and automatically shut down. The man felt utterly desperate. Just then, a woman came face to face with him. However, no matter how much he shouted, the woman outside had no reaction. It was clear that the car had one-way glass and was completely soundproof from the outside. This thief had been trapped in the car for a day and a night, trying every possible way to get out, but to no avail. He was about to be cooked alive. In despair, the car owner called. It turned out that this car had been stolen 28 times before, and with his attempt, it was now the 29th time. Therefore, the car owner had deliberately made special modifications to the car. Upon hearing this, the man flew into a rage, saying, "Don't let me out, or I'll kill your whole family." The car owner didn't argue with him, and directly hung up the phone. Then, cool air started blowing from the vents. The man thought the car owner was afraid and trying to please him. He sat in the passenger seat and enjoyed it. However, after a short while, something was wrong. The wind speed suddenly increased, and the temperature began to drop uncontrollably. He quickly put on his clothes, tore off half of the left pant leg, and wrapped it around the wound on his right leg. He then tore up newspapers and plugged up the vents one by one. Finally, he covered himself with the floor mat. Just as the man was about to freeze to death, the air conditioning suddenly turned off. It was obviously the car owner remotely controlling it. The car owner called again. The man said he was about to die of thirst and begged for some water to drink. The car owner directly hung up the phone. The man once again fell into despair. If he couldn't get out, he would die of thirst here. Just then, a police car suddenly stopped and a traffic officer got out.